Good morning again. Uh, Honorable Director General, Deputy Director General, Jim, and colleagues from the partner organizations, as well as colleagues from the ICRISAT and the research staff of knowledge sharing and innovation. Good morning. On behalf of ICRISAT family, as well as knowledge sharing and innovation team, I welcome you all for this 2 days an orientation workshop on data management platforms for agricultural research and extension. So let me not take much time, so because the Director General, as Deputy Director General mentioned, like he is tied up with 4 major programs today, because he's so kind enough, agreed to come here. He's always source of inspiration and driving force for each and every activity. Let me quote 2 sentences here. When we thought of starting this kind of activities at ICRISAT, there was no data management unit. That was first he realized the need, and fourth, he is a visionary and established this data management unit in 2010 to mainstream most of these activities, to see how we can aggregate these data sets and to share with the global communities. That's the idea, how we set up this data management unit. It's a journey. We took this one from last 2.5 years with the support from the senior management and also guidance from the Deputy Director General. There are 2 major challenges always we see when we are executing these activities. One is at the development stage, and the other one when we bring these developed platforms into the practice. So why the challenges when we would look at these development phase, especially this is in agriculture sector, because there are no data dictionaries available, and in many cases, the levels between the scientific staff and the technocrats, they never match, because we need to have a kind of interface to help these individuals, the technical people, understand the requirements, what exactly the scientific staff require or need, then transform that one into the data management platforms for enhancing the efficiencies of the day-to-day practices or the existing data aggregation or the analysis or the interpretation. And the other challenge is bringing these platforms into the practice, because most of the scientists, they are the subject matter experts. When they are used to certain kind of practices or methodologies, they would like to pursue the same thing rather than accepting some change or some new innovation. However, there are few exceptional cases. It requires a cultural change. It requires this kind of training programs and the capacity building programs. We are happy we are organizing one more training program today to introduce you several data management platforms. You will learn the best part and also how these things would be advantageous and helpful in your day-to-day data management methodologies. With that one, I request Jim Pollock, who actually traveled all the way from United States to introduce us a platform called Aware in these 2 days. And also we have other colleagues from the biometrics unit who usually work data management unit very closely to understand us the data curation and aggregation and other parts. And we have our senior manager data management unit, Chupkasrin. He is going to introduce us how the data management unit activities we are pursuing here.